Welcome to this explainer. Today, we're diving headfirst into the incredibly dense Q1 fiscal year 2027 financial report from Planet Labs. Now, if you follow the space or geospatial data sectors, you already know Planet Labs is a major player. They're constantly scanning the Earth to make change visible, accessible, and actionable for all sorts of industries. But today, we aren't just looking at pretty pictures of our planet. We're actually going to look at the financial engine making all those pictures possible. We're going to completely unpack the growth engine framework that's powering their business right now.
So let's jump right into the big headline. A record $94.2 million in quarterly revenue. That is a staggering 42% year-over-year surge for the company. Seriously, when a business that's operating hardware in space starts accelerating its top-line revenue growth at this kind of pace, it really demands our attention. We absolutely need to understand exactly what is driving this momentum.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll be covering record top-line growth, expanding the satellite fleet, AI and tech innovations, global customer momentum, looking under the hood, and finally, the financial outlook.
Section 1. Record top-line growth, accelerating the business.
The what of this growth engine is absolutely explosive top-line acceleration. We're talking a massive leap from 66.2 million last year straight up to 94.2 million. And according to management, this isn't just some random spike either. This acceleration is being driven by exceptional execution across their global go-to-market and delivery teams. They are just getting incredibly efficient at selling and delivering their data.
Now, while that current 94 million is definitely impressive, the forward-looking metrics, that's the real story here. Remaining performance obligations, which is essentially legally committed future revenue, shot up 81% to $816 million, and their total backlog grew 72% to over $906 million. Having a nearly $1 billion backlog gives them incredible predictability and visibility into long-term future growth. They aren't just winning today, they've effectively locked in revenue for years to come.
Moving on to Section 2, expanding the satellite fleet, the hardware in orbit.
Okay, so how exactly are they gathering all this data? Well, it all comes down to highly agile space systems. Planet isn't just resting on its laurels with its existing fleet. They are rapidly deploying, iterating, and innovating specialized space frames at a cadence that's honestly more akin to software updates than traditional aerospace timelines.
A crucial point here is that they successfully launched 3 new AI-enabled Pelican satellites recently. Astonishingly, this included Sweden's first sovereign reconnaissance satellite, which went to orbit just 4 months after the contract was signed. I mean, 4 months. That's wild. Furthermore, they just shipped Pelican 11 to the launch site. This is their Gen 2 tech expected to provide up to 30-centimeter class high-resolution imagery. Plus, they announced a brand new agreement for a specialized Tanager satellite, designed for atmospheric gas detection and shortwave infrared imaging. The hardware evolution happening here is relentless.
Section 3. AI and tech innovations, making sense of the pixels. As you can imagine, Planet is generating a literal mountain of data every single day. To make all of that useful, they've launched the private beta of the Planet AI app, which is a total game changer. It allows non-technical users to query Planet's massive global data archive using simple natural language. Imagine being able to just kind of Google the physical Earth, asking an AI to sift through years of satellite data to generate an automated report for you. On top of that, they rolled out SuperRes. This is an AI-powered technology that artificially improves the resolution of their Planescope data into 2-meter class visual clarity. Basically, they're empowering end users to generate automated insights at an unprecedented scale.
Next up, Section 4. Global customer momentum, the one-to-many data model. You know, Planet's absolute secret weapon is how they connect space to Earth through this highly scalable business model. They scan the Earth once, and then they sell that exact same data to drastically different industries. A single satellite might be used by the U.S. Navy for vessel detection in the Pacific, while that exact same data feed is simultaneously improving farming efficiency for John Deere, managing countrywide agricultural payments for the Czech Republic, and tracking real-time wildfires for a public safety nonprofit called Watch Duty. This one-to-many model is the core driver of their high gross margins.
All right, Section 5. Looking under the hood, the financial realities. Okay, at first glance, seeing a reported net loss of almost $139 million for the quarter, yeah, that might seem incredibly intimidating to an investor. I mean, when you just generated $94 million in revenue, losing $139 million sounds like a massive red flag, right? But if we peel back the layers just a bit, we see a very different story.
$106.5 million of this is actually a non-cash paper loss. It's tied to warrants, which are essentially stock options given to early backers. Because Planet's stock price went up, accounting rules forced them to record that increase in value as a paper loss. Strip that whole shebang away, and their core operational loss, their adjusted EBITDA, was a highly disciplined $1.0 million. They are hovering right on the edge of operational break-even.
On top of that, they made a really strategic move to clean up their capital structure. They redeemed all outstanding public warrants, which generated about $108 million in cash proceeds. Because of this, they ended the quarter with a massive war chest of nearly $731 million in cash, cash equivalents, and short-term investments. That provides huge security to fund their future satellite builds and AI investments entirely without needing to take on expensive new debt.
Finally, Section 6, the financial outlook, looking ahead to Q2 and FY27.
So armed with that highly disciplined balance sheet and a massive backlog, management is projecting continued growth and, crucially, a shift into profitability. For Q2, they are guiding for up to $107 million in revenue. For the full fiscal year 2027, they expect up to $441 million on the top line. Most importantly, the adjusted EBITDA guidance shows they expect to be in the green, projecting up to $5 million in profit for Q2 and up to $10 million in profit for the full year. The growth engine is truly designed to start yielding cash.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Armed with nearly $1 billion in committed backlog to provide rock-solid revenue visibility and a $731 million war chest of cash to fund rapid innovation, Planet Labs is in a really powerful position right now. As they transition to 30-centimeter imagery and launch natural language AI tools, how will this rapid evolution further reshape our understanding of Earth by the time their next financial report drops? Keep your eyes on the skies and the balance sheets. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and keep learning.